Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Anthony. Today I'm going to be showing you this very natural drugstore affordable, let's not say drugstore, affordable makeup look starring two products that are new to my collection that I've really been enjoying and I highly recommend. If you want to see how I get this very natural makeup look, very natural, very glowy, very quick makeup look, and the products that I'm using, stay tuned. Today I'm going to be showing you my quick, very natural drugstore makeup routine. And I actually have two products that are fairly new to my collection that I do want to show on camera for you guys. The Pretty Fresh Hyaluronic Acid Tinted Moisturizer. I have the shade, what shade is this? Medium Dark 14W. I have used this before. I do take a pump of this. It's a generous pump, okay? So a full pump, you actually get a good amount. You can see it's not super liquidy, like it's starting to travel down my hand, but it's certainly not as liquidy as other tinted moisturizers or like even some foundations. I'm gonna go ahead and use a sponge on one side and a brush on the other. I'm gonna take the Morphe sponge, just kind of pat right into the amount that I pumped on the back of my hand. And we're going to go right into this section. You can see I have some redness over here. In general, I have redness around my nose, under eye as well, a little bit dark. So you'll kind of see a little bit of what the coverage is like on this. So the Colourpop Pretty Fresh Tinted Moisturizer is a hydrating, oil-free tinted moisturizer with lightweight coverage that evens skin tone and leaves your skin looking fresh and healthy. It says it does have coconut water and it is for all skin types. As far as coverage goes, it says that it is a customizable coverage. That's one small layer, right? It didn't cover up all the redness here, but it did kind of even out the skin tone a little bit. It's a very lightweight tinted moisturizer, guys. I mean, it's a tinted moisturizer. That should say enough. I do love how it feels on the skin. It's very, very, very lightweight. Like, I feel like I have nothing on my skin at all. I did moisturize my face beforehand, but if you were in a pinch, unless you were super, super dry, I don't think you would need to, you know? I always recommend moisturizing, but regardless, like, it is a tinted moisturizer. You could totally pop this on. It's gonna give you moisture. It gives you a nice glow. Right? And it gives you just the slightest bit of coverage. Just the slightest bit. Like, this redness is probably not going to go away. And this is just one layer, mind you. So I am going to use a brush for the other side. I'm going to take another pump on the back of my hand. Oop.
What's happening? What's happening?
Okay. I have more on the back of my hand. I'm going to use this Sephora brush. This is a number 53 brush. I don't even know if they make this anymore. I got this way back in the day when I used to work at Sephora. This brush is amazing. It is pretty dense. I like this when I'm just trying to like really quickly sweep on some base. Take this and just apply this with the brush on this side. Add a little bit more to my forehead. So that's it with a brush, okay? This is the sponge side, this is the brush side. I feel like they give around the same amount of coverage no matter what application you use. The best way to apply it is gonna be your hands, most likely. However, I don't really apply any like tinted product with my hands just because I want to keep my hands clean as much as possible. When I used this earlier this week, I did find that the coverage was a little buildable, so I am going to go in with another layer both with the sponge and the brush. And we've given the sponge side a chance to dry a little bit. Not really dry, I would say more so just absorb into the skin a little bit better. So you'll really see the amount of coverage that can be built. Look at that. I personally love this glow that I get. It's just a very natural product, you know? Like, it covered up the redness a little bit more. There's still gonna be redness peeking through, but that's what concealer is for in reality. I don't recall that this product has SPF. It doesn't say it does online, so Of course, get your SPF in elsewhere. Regardless, it's still a very nice product. I find that, I'm going to zoom you guys in a little bit more. I find that it sinks into the skin very nicely, you know? It's just a very natural product. Very natural. And again, like I mentioned, it feels extremely lightweight. You will not feel this product on your skin at all. So I'm going to go on with the second new product that I have. It's the Born to Glow Concealers by NYX. I have two shades. I have the medium olive and the true beige. These have sponge applicators, kind of like the Maybelline Age Rewind concealers, except you don't twist these. You just squeeze them up, and concealer will come out. And I just squeezed a lot out. So this is True Beige. As you can see, it's a pretty yellowy golden undertone, which I really like on my skin tone. So I'm going to take my Morphe sponge and start blending that out. Look at that. Pat that out. Remember, this is a natural look, guys. This would take me like 10-15 minutes if I wasn't talking on camera. And you can see it gives a very nice, kind of like a light medium to medium coverage right off the bat. The key benefits of this is that it's creamy, radiant, vegan formulated with vitamin E, customizable coverage similar to the Tinted Moisturizer. It has the built-in puff blender, which I'm not blending any concealer out with that, but it, you know, I don't mind it as an applicator. They do have a good amount of shades, and it's cruelty-free. So that's very nice. As you can see, guys, some keywords, right? Keywords being customizable coverage. That's like the theme of the day, okay? As you can see, it gives a very nice light to medium coverage. Something else I like that's similar to the Tinted Moisturizer is just how this concealer sits on the skin, guys. It just sinks into the skin. Kind of like when you put a moisturizer on and your skin is thirsty, it just sucks it in. That's kind of what this does. So everything looks super natural, you know? I wore the concealer as well once before. This all came in one order, obviously. I wore the concealer as well, and similar to the Tinted Moisturizer, it did last pretty much the whole day. Didn't feel it on my face, didn't fade. And one thing I noticed more than anything is just it didn't really build up in my fine lines. I have fine lines under here no matter what, and throughout the day, you know, it's very common for my under eye to crease a little bit, but this didn't really build up. Mind you, it's not the fullest coverage, okay? You're gonna get like a solid high medium. At least for me. I'm gonna go in with the medium olive now and further highlight and add another layer. I'm gonna use this just to reinforce those areas that I have a little bit more darkness, like right here. Ooh. I have more deep set eyes, so I have a little bit of a hollow, some darkness over here. So I'm just adding it in those areas. I'm gonna take my sponge and blend it out. Look at that, guys. Tell me that that's not beautiful. Of course, you can use this concealer as well to spot conceal anywhere that you would need to. I currently do not need to, so I'm not going to, but like if I wanted to add some on my redness, I could, but the redness has gone down already. It is a very nice natural everyday concealer. I'm gonna quickly just set using my Airspun powder. I'm trying to keep this pretty affordable. Literally has just been around for forever. You can get it at Walgreens. Fairly inexpensive. It does have a very overwhelming smell. Don't blow on a sponge if you're working with clients. It smells like very old-fashioned makeup. I'm going to take a little bit and just quickly set that. It's very smooth on the under eye. I'm just taking a little bit of powder, guys, too. I'm not going in with too much, okay? And I'm focusing it on my nose as well, okay? Because I definitely crease over here. I'm gonna put some powder chin area. If you have male clients, please don't forget to add a little bit of something here. Like, it doesn't have to be heavy, but whatever's left over on the brush, nothing crazy. So if I'm taking whatever's left on this cap, and I'm gonna use that just to set the rest of my face, okay? So like pressing whatever's on that sponge on these cheeks. On the forehead. And there you go. So that is pretty much the 2 new products that I have for my base, okay? Very beautiful products. I do highly recommend them. The tinted moisturizer, I forgot to mention, is about $14. $14 without tax, obviously. The concealer is $9 without tax. So they're both very affordable. For less than $25, you're getting, you know, like a nice base. The powder is maybe like $5 or something like that. So it's not very expensive at all. I am gonna finish my face on camera with you guys because it's super quick, so I might as well anyway. This big bronzer by Milani, okay? Shade 05 Soleil. This is an Ulta brush. This is the bronzer brush, ironically enough. Pat in there just a little bit. And I'm just kind of hidden over here, guys. I'm gonna move these curls and just kind of, you know. Let's grab a little bit of blush. This is the L'Oreal Paradise blush in Fantastical 191. I don't know if they still have this. I think they do though. Very nice peachy blush. I'm taking a Morphe brush, Morphe M530. You can get this at Ulta as well. And just hitting those cheeks a little bit. I love blush. If you've seen any of my other videos, you know this. Like, I love me some blush, guys. Like the one opportunity to add a fun color on your face makeup, so why not, you know? I like a little bit on the nose, over here. Give you that slightly cold look. Take this L'Oreal Brow Styler. This is one of those thicker pencils. It's good for like quick touch-ups, you know what I mean? And then we have this Makeup Revolution highlighting palette. So stunning, guys. We're going to take this random ass brush that doesn't have a name. I like to go in with these two. So I'm just going to dab into those. And I'm going to place that over here. They are very smooth, you know? I don't find them to be very chunky at all. At all. And they're also pretty, they're also pretty beaming, you know? Like, you can totally, some of this right here, that's the glow from my tinted moisturizer. But like right here, that's the highlight. And you can see it kind of melds into the skin as well. Very nicely. I do put some on my nose. I know I got a big ass nose, but still, this is what I like. So overall, this is a very nice, like, affordable routine. All of these things you can find at Ulta. Some of these things you can find at Walgreens and like CVS as well, Rite Aid, whatever is in your area. I believe the Airspun, you may not be able to find this at Ulta, but they do have this at Walgreens and on Amazon. So feel free to look on there. But everything else I really love. The tinted moisturizer, it sits on the face so well. You guys can see now how it looks on the skin. It's just very smooth. It does give a nice like light medium coverage. The concealer is the same deal. It gives like a nice medium coverage. On camera it looks great. In person it looks great as well. I do see a little bit of darkness, but again, this is a natural makeup look, so I'm not mad at that at all. That's kind of what I was going for. Everything else I've been using for a while, the bronzer, the blush, the highlight, they all work very, very well for me. And all of those products do have multiple shades, so they, you know, they work for a lot of different skin tones. I highly recommend all of these products, guys. I would say give them a try, especially this tinted moisturizer. This is gonna be my new best friend, I feel like, for, I guess, quarantine, because I'm not doing nothing, but, and for work, I work too, but, and the concealer as well. Both are great. Remember, these are for under $25. $25? For under $25, you could get both of these, okay? Give them a try. Let me know if you try them, how you like them. Let me know if you've had them, how you like them. And give me some makeup recommendations. I love to try new makeup. So I'd be happy to maybe grab some other things from the drugstore soon and try some other things. It doesn't have to be new stuff. It could be old stuff that you guys have liked as well. So yeah, guys, that's it for my video. As always, please like, subscribe, and comment. Let me know what you guys think of these videos and the products that I'm using. Give me some suggestions. I've really been enjoying interacting with some of you in the comments with a few videos I have up. I know I don't have a lot of videos up, but I appreciate the comments and the interaction, and I want more of that. So I am gonna try to film a little bit more consistently. I have to work on some things on my end to make sure that happens more, but it's definitely something I have in the works. And as far as you guys, I just want you guys to stay engaged. Let me know what you think so far, and what you guys want to see in the future. As always, stay safe, and I will see you guys next time.